We are hopping right back into another exciting episode of Spaceport Sigma, and in today's episode, we will be going in the 5th position, hoping to find something fun and interesting to come up with. I don't know, are we going for this bonus? Exploiting double blizzards? Is Black gonna cap on this too? So much to figure out, but these are what I like to think of as the racetrack blizzards. Now, don't laugh at me, I know I've said this before, but when you do have this blizzard right here, kind of the only way to go around the map is to be a little race car, but there is a dead end over here. So this, okay, this is a very specific kind of map where usually whoever is in the right wins, and it's also one of the most dangerous kinds of games in all of history. So what better opportunity than to try a very particular challenge. So this is something people have always dared me to do, and we'll see if we can get away with it today. This is the sorry, I can talk. Rare Lunar Minerals Challenge. This is not a cap that you would normally go for, but the way that this blizzards are structured, I'm going to try to work on high bay, hope that there's some fight here. If there's some cap in the LPB, eventually we need to win it. But this is always one of the most dangerous blizzard combinations. When you have a choke point here and a choke point here, it makes it so that I need to kind of come out and it's like a full... I'm going to go counterclockwise in today's episode. I need high bay and then I need to start coming this way. So if it's only red in the noob corner and they get it quick, probably we just die. Oh, I didn't even notice that there's two people here. And this is the middle of the map, so this makes literally no sense. Okay. I actually I didn't see this one. So we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm the 6th cap. We see all of the caps. So red is actually going to easily beat me and probably snowball this game. Okay, so what does that mean? Yikes. Okay, so we're actually doing horrible here. I suppose we could try to get the purple cap. If we got the purple cap, this right pocket could be the winning pocket. Man, this is not going to be easy in today's episode. We'll see what we're capable of, though. So green is chilling. Now, this being the middle of the map makes it, like, the hardest position to play. So black is not going to be winning this. Like, for sure, there's two caps in there. But this being... this is really silly. So one person's going to win the top, aka, I don't know, the top side, and purple's going to win the bottom side. So this is actually, I mean, this is just horrible, man. I think it's over. I think it's over. We got the most dangerous blizzards, and we got a bunch of people being silly. So black is going to go for my capital. I don't care about it, bro. He's thinking about it. He really wanted it. So he must not know that even green is in here. And then he takes a card and passes. Okay, he's not messing with me. We could try to go for the purple cap. I am going to fight for the right, but I'm going to do it this way. So I don't really care who sees me. All right, well, I do kind of care that purple sees me. That's probably bad. Yeah, we're just gonna do that, and then you know what? In your face. I need a little bit more territory here. Okay, we got to reduce purple, obviously. And I know you're thinking that I've lost my mind, but we're up to 17 territories. Pretty good. Time to fight purple a little bit more. Yeah, just grab one more territory there. I'd say this is probably the best possible turn. So I know you think I'm crazy because I am going to just give up my capital and not really care. But I think that this pocket is not going to be actually obtainable because only red went in here. When I picked my cap, I was assuming somebody would go like LPB, maybe two people would fight for this, and then we could win high bay. But I generally understand how these blizzards work, and what these guys are doing is they've just made it so that they all basically just lose the game. Pink can go in and get that cap if they want. I don't care. I'm going to try to take this bonus, and I'm actually going to fight for the right. I thought I was going to fight for this top pocket, but red already has this bonus. So I don't think that there's any reason to try to fight red if red already has the noob corner. If I just start taking high bay, I'm going to lose. So I'm fully doing something creative, which I know is a struggle for most people to understand. I don't know if it's going to work, but I think we have to take some pretty massive risks here if we want to survive. So purple is, you know, obviously we're just going to go randomly attack a purple player. You know that. This is Haley Storm, and guess what? I just saw Haley's comet. She waved. She said, "Why you always running away?" And we're coming for you, purple. That's my "I'm coming to murder the purple player" song. Sorry about that one. Nice try, purple. Nice try. So maybe purple already cleaned the other side and they're moments away from getting this. I just need a bonus before them. And I need them not paying any attention to me whatsoever. No way. Okay, so red is, like, gonna win. I've kind of conceded that Ninja 888 has, like, won this game. They already have this bonus. Now they're taking, like, Launchpad B. Then they're gonna come into here and figure out there's some silly stuff going on. They're already into High Bay. Like, I had no chance at defeating this player, right? Like, I literally had no chance. So red should just kind of snowball and go crazy. Seems like they're doing it great. And then General the Weird, already capping behind the middle capper, kind of makes you both die because this is the true middle of the map. So red is going to get big and then steal the black cap on this side. Red is just going to dominate. And then because the guy in the middle didn't get a bonus right away, which is often hard to do, you guys are all just waiting to die in the middle. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. And then Pink's was, like, double ridiculous. Like, I mean, what can you do, man? What can you do? All right, so green is just buffing the cap and trying to stay alive for as long as possible. Who knows how that's going down? We got Brycend, who just had 2 people cap on the other side of him. So probably he needs to go for this bonus. I suppose maybe he can get the Launchpad C. Who really knows? But I know I'm not committed to my capital, which may be causing distress in certain viewers. I do understand. But we're going to aim these at purple, with the idea that we're going to remove red along the way. And we'll just see if this works out for us. So purple is going to, you know, take this and then probably buff their capital on the next turn. And maybe purple's not paying any attention to me, even though they clearly saw what I was doing. Maybe purple has no idea, but I've just picked up Terminal A. So pink is fighting for High Bay, which doesn't make any sense. This is Thai Tripathi. Every troop you put in here is just going to be eliminated by red. So instead of adding to their cap, they're putting troops in a bonus that red is going to have soon. And they still have no idea that there's a capital in there, but I bet they wish they knew. So the point of this challenge is not that I have to keep my original cap or anything, because I am going full pivot mode. And let's see if purple is paying a lot of attention and knows to come break me here. So purple is taking this. They have a ton of territory, so they are getting a whole bunch of troops. But I need to get this capital and break them. In an ideal world, I'd also be able to remove purple from here, but I don't know that I'm that strong. So let's see how they do it. So they're going to hit the 2, and they're going to have, like, I don't know, 10-ish on the capital. Maybe 11. Okay, well, I guess we're going in. Do we have to hit an 11 cap? Because that is crazy. But we can't let purple have it if we're fighting for that side. Now, red is going to be friendly with pink. What a blunder. Why is red going to be semi-friendly with pink? That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. So none of that makes any sense to me. And I guess we're just going to go slam purple and try to break their bonus and hold on to that capital. If we're able to win this cap roll, we're going to be living large. Otherwise, we're going to die. That's the plan. Who knows what's going to happen in here? Okay. There could be another plan, but these caps don't help. These caps would only be good for black. Oh, green is like a god at rolling dice. Okay, good to know slow rolls are the way to win capitals. Might be going for my own cap steal here soon. Good to know. Incredible dice for green. He's only rolling 2 dice at a time, too. Is that what he's doing? He's rolling 3. Holy dice. Okay, and then he removes everything from there. Anybody that saw anything has been removed from proximity there. So black has taken Launchpad C. He has 1 turn to kind of get in here and mess up, mess up green's day. So I guess we're going to see if that happens. But now it's my turn. Is this enough to steal the cap? Like, the answer is no, right? I think the honest answer is no, but we have to try, right? We actually have to try 50-50. Oh! Our game came down to a 50-50, and we won. Okay, so we'll see if we can get away with this. So purple probably needs to break me. So they can't retake their bonus and break me, but we're going into a death fight with a purple player for the bottom right. So my hope is that if I can somehow win this bottom right, by the time that red starts snowballing up here and runs into the center, I somehow have the bottom right. Can we get away with it? So pink is probably up here, I don't know, randomly fighting red, or maybe they've given up. They lost their cap, so maybe they quit. Okay, they just quit and they went into the next lobby, but the storm is still here. So if you're purple, I think you have to break me. I didn't have enough troops to do everything. So this is going to slow us down massively. But the good news is if we can ever get purple out of here, we might be able to hold this bonus. So we do have an early trade, but I think it's better to wait and just keep the cap nice and strong. How much territory does purple have? They started with 5, and that's territory. That's not a capital, that's territory. So we have to just be careful that they can't ever steal this capital. And maybe we don't want black to know either, you know what I'm saying? It's possible we don't want black to know. That's incredible. Red fighting purple, I don't understand. So that is incredible news. Okay, that's the greatest thing that could have happened. Why is... red is, I think, misplaying this position. I think red was in the just completely winning dominant position, but they're not playing a snowball strategy. They have, like, one bonus, and they're kind of just messing with everybody, which is incredible. And it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But I think that is incredible. So I want to get purple out, and maybe I need to get red out as well. We do get 9, which is incredible. So if we can get red out, red won't be a problem for us. So I think that we need to try to get this guy out. He's everywhere, man. Oh my god, he's everywhere, though. He's everywhere. This is too expensive. Oh my gosh, it's way too expensive, but we got to do what we got to do. Okay, so purple might have a lot. Maybe they can try to go for the capital. I think if we leave red in, he's just going to keep messing with us. Now pink is adding. Pink is a bot. Okay, so pink starts adding over here. So red is wasting a lot of turns. Red is not being decisive. Red's not going for a snowball. If I were over here, and I was the only one, because blue abandoned, and I was the only guy over here, if I had turn 1 noob corner, I'd have turn 2 launchpad B, and I'd be going right into high bay, and I would have that, like, as fast as possible. You know what I'm saying? But fortunately, that's not what our opponent was doing. Poor purple. They don't stand a chance. And then you could snowball. And red should get so big, so fast, that he can get to this black capital. If red got so big, so fast, he's going to steal my cap, and he's going to be like, what? He paused for a second. He's like, what? If he could have got so big, so fast that he got this black capital, he's just like in a winning position. A 1-point hold on +6, +4, +4, +8 with no ability to be card blocked. That is the winning position if you are red. And the fact that they didn't play for it is amazing. Now, red is huge. He just took high bay. So this is all of pink now, which actually means I should probably try to eliminate pink. This should be all of pink now. I don't think there's any pink in here. I think green has maybe just removed it. I'm pretty sure that this is all of pink. So black could go for it. Black could mess with me. Who knows what he's doing? Is black a bot? Black lost their cap. Wait, that's incredible. So who stole the black cap? It must have been green. I guess green is doing okay. Well, that's pretty wild. Okay. So let me go get this elimination first. That's not the pink elimination. Oh, this is a bot, so I don't want the bot to break me. I might be feeding black to green or something, but whatever. Okay. That wasn't all of pink. Pink is still back in here. So, okay, pink turns in. That'll slow green down, which isn't good. But I feel like we're in good position here to win this. And there's a race between me and red to get this black capital, and whoever gets it and can hold it wins. So maybe green will be in the middle. This is a situation that occurs. There's 3-player endgames where somebody holds it, and then we, red is huge on one side and I'm huge on the other. This is how these exact blizzards work all the time. Oh, I let purple hold a bonus, didn't I? I'm dumb. All right, so I let purple hold a bonus because I'm bad with it. So let's see what they're capable of doing. Completely forgot to break purple. I was too busy. I assumed I was going to kill pink and then I was going to be like, all right, I'll kill pink and we'll use that trade to destroy purple. But that's not how it worked out at all, was it? All right, let's see what purple was capable of here. So they're going to come up and see the capital. Obviously, we'll be able to destroy them. So they're going to just try to hold on to that bonus. They're like, why is blue being so nice? Nicest blue player they've ever seen. But red now has 15. Oh, so red doesn't have all of high bay. Oh, maybe pink is just in high bay. Okay. Red, why would red have aggressively taken all of high bay? Why would red have aggressively taken all of high bay? That was a silly assumption. Pink must have been in high bay, and green actually must be really big here. So if green is in the middle, he's going to make a huge decision. Is he going to go up and fight red or come down and fight me in purple? So green is huge. Triple cap bonus over here. Okay. He has the opportunity to eliminate black for 1 card, but he's about to make a huge decision. He's either going to come mess with me and slow me down, or he's going to go up and into red. So we'll see how he decides to play it. He's in the middle. He's the pickle in the middle. That's why he's green. So he's got a tough decision. Green doesn't even know what to do, man. He doesn't know where to begin. It feels likely that he's going to come mess with me and try to win this entire bottom side before red snowballs. I get a bad feeling that that's how it's going down. And if that's true, red has more time to actually take all of this and then destroy green. But it's hard. If green fights red, it's really good for me. If green fights me, it's really good for red. If green just quits, that's a really weird decision. Okay, green just didn't expect to be this strong. This ain't no way. The middle position is too hard. I don't know how to play a 3-player endgame. I'm out of here, man. Okay, that was a weird decision. I guess he was just skipping in the weirdest way possible. Okay, very interesting. So we could try to eliminate black, which is an interesting play, perhaps. It's worth it, right? So, like, objectively, it is worth trying to eliminate black for cards, right? It has to be. So let's go with that. Hope that that's the elimination on black. It's hard to know if it is. So green will see me. We could obviously go into green, but we have to destroy purple, right? Isn't that like our solemn duty as a blue player? They did leave a 10 for me to hit, which I completely ignored and just slammed into. So purple is trying to defend the bonus. We could have just left purple card blocked, but, you know, we had to do what we had to do. Now, green might fight me, and purple might have a trade, and maybe this ends horribly. I guess we're going to find out. So pink must still be in here, which we do have access to currently. If we're real psycho and red's not killing pink or whatever, we could run in there. Purple doesn't have a trade. Okay, can we eliminate purple on 4 cards? That is the question. Now, purple's being sneaky and just trying to survive. But if we can win this entire side and then, you know, make our way to the green cap, we should be looking good. They're bracing. They know I have 5, so I think revealing the 17 now is maybe a mistake. How is red doing? Red's got 20, and pink is still in there. Are they going to go right into green? That'd be perfect, because then green will have to fight them. Okay, slamming in the green cap is amazing. I guess he was just looking for pink. So now he has everything. And he's trapped behind this green cap. And the green cap is not particularly strong. And we might see red take this capital now, which poses a very serious problem. I think you can see the problem. I think you can see what the problem might be. Hopefully green somehow goes and breaks red, but I kind of doubt that that's what they're doing. If I were green and red stole my cap, I'd be half tempted to run through and see what I could break on the other side. I would be breaking high bay. But I have no idea what green is going to do. So red is starting to establish this. On the next turn, he's going to be able to take the command tower. And then he's going to have a 1-point hold on +6, +4, +4, +8. So I don't know what green is doing. They appear to be stalling out of the game. But I would not want red to be able to get away with it. And guess what, buddy? There's a free cap in the rare lunar minerals if you manage to make it that far. So green has this, and they still have 2 caps, but they are about to quit to red, which is a bit of a bummer, because red is going to be colossal. Now, red is going to need 1 more turn to take this. And red might feed us the green elimination. So my hope is that on my turn, I can eliminate purple. Red feeds green somehow. Red removes green and comes in here, and then we're just barely strong enough to get the kill on green and then get all the way through. Failing that... next hope is to cry. I think I had to turn in my wild card there, but I'm not really sure. All right, we better get this elimination or we're in a lot of trouble. So here we go. I'm blue and you're purple, so this is forced. This is a forced behavior. All right. Are you kidding me? Wait. No! Yes! That what I meant was yes. Consider yourself 2 dice slid. And then let's go in here with this. Okay, every troop matters. Boom, boom, boom. This should be the elimination on purple, which is a trade. And maybe I can go break red. Hang on. I don't know if green is quitting or not. But there's one thing I know about red. Is green still here? Green's not here. So maybe all I need to do is go break red, who is defending here. I know he's in the noob corner. But if I can just get to this capital, and I know it's here because it was mine, we should be able to win this game. Let's go! Just in the nick of time, baby. So he still got this. I don't know how much he's defending on this cap, but I'm assuming he's defending the noob corner. And now, all we ever really need to do is win this capital, and we kind of will win the game. So there's a big green bot, in here behind red, and maybe red is going to quit. Maybe they understand that we've done it. Now, I know a lot of the analysts, they're going to say, wow, he picked the dumbest cap on the board, and then he immediately went for a bonus on the other side. But I tell you, and I tell you truthfully, I really thought it was the best possible play in that situation. So I wasn't like, it wasn't a meme or anything. I'm just out here trying to play the best moves day in and day out. He's gonna lose this cap to green. Just watch. And I hope that I hope it all made sense. I think red had a huge chance to win this game, but I think they slightly misplayed it. And we were actually pretty fortunate to win our war here against purple. Now, I'm eagerly awaiting to see if red loses his capital to green, because then something very unfortunate will be true. If red loses this capital to green bot, the very unfortunate fact about this position is that I might be able to kill red and win the game immediately. But we don't see this change. Green and red both have 2 capitals right now. So if red has this cap, I don't think that we can beat them. So how can he possibly defend that cap against the bot? It is crazy to me. But okay. I guess we will be going with a clear out red strategy. Let's just make sure we get him out of here. No, if we were somehow able to get through the cap, that would clean him out. So let's just see what we got going on. Okay, we're not trying to focus green at all. We're 100% going for red because we are trying to win the game. If he's got any problems with it, he can try to win the game too. That's what I would say. Now, should I even bother checking this capital? I don't know. I feel like the answer is probably no. I feel like the answer is we just go back. Let's make sure that we don't lose this side. We can't lose this side of the map either. Okay, we'll try that maneuver. So with a turn-in, I don't know. Maybe he's able to get all the way down and break me, but it seems quite difficult for red. I feel like we should be in the driver's seat here. So he's got massive green bot behind him, and green is also on this side of the board. This seems really, really difficult for red to play. Because as long as we hold a position on both sides of this capital, we should be able to always break him. So he is going to massively hold this. He's not removing me. He's trying to kill green. He doesn't know about the 6, but he just saw it, right? Did he not see it? Maybe he doesn't know about the 6. He's going to try to kill green, which is also a very good way of guaranteeing that you get at least 2nd place. So I'm not going to knock the play. He is going to make sure he gets at least 2nd. No, he's not. He just is cleaning green out of this area, not knowing that maybe green is still on this side, and maybe he thinks he's going to bot card farm. But I am so incredibly powerful that I don't think there's any way that he's going to get away with this one. I think we're going to do just plenty fine. And he doesn't know that green is over here. So we shouldn't remove green, because red doesn't even know. We're going to start working on removing as much red from here. And if red wants 2nd place, it's very simple. He can go make sure he gets through green, because green is behind red. So I can't even fight green if I want. I could feed him green, but I'm not going to do you that kind of service. Now he knows that green has some sort of exterior. I am going to check the capital, because I'm curious. I'm a curious guy. He's not even defending the cap, man. He's not even defending the capital. Why is he not defending his capital? All right, well, if you don't want it, I certainly do. And I'm going to move these guys out of your way for you. No problem with the 18 there. No problem at all. So now red is just completely toast. I think that he should try to go for 2nd place, and red is good enough to go for it. Okay, cool. So red is just going for 2nd place. They might think that they have a kill on green, but that means they weren't paying attention to how much attacking the bot was doing. So he's taken one of the capitals. No, he has 3 caps. So he has all 3 of these capitals now. And he's just realized that he's made a huge mistake. Now, here comes the moral dilemma of today's video. Every game of Risk is riddled with moral dilemmas. If Greenbot turns in, the easiest way is going to be to fight red, because red just tried to kill green. And he's gonna, you know what? He's actually, that's genius. He's gonna give me this cap, so even if Greenbot turns in, I can kill green. Oh, that's actually pretty genius. Okay, so red is making a hard play for 2nd. He knows that he kind of threw the game. And he's gonna play hard for 2nd place. And you know what? We respect it around here. And we are gonna let red have his 2nd place. So let's just hit him with a good game now. And let's hit him with some fist bumpies. All right, fist bumpies. I think that we should make sure that we should take the time out of our day to make sure that he gets the placement that he truly deserves. Now, it looks like there's still a lot of green in here. So he hasn't actually completely removed all of green. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cap and remove all of red, giving him one more turn to remove all of green. That seems like a very sensible and respectful way of handling this position. So I'm going to turn in. I'm going to put like a bunch here, I guess. Enough to clean that out, I suppose. And then honestly, that's really all that needs to happen here. So I'm not going to kill red or green or do anything. I'm not going to end the game on this turn. Sorry to anybody that wants the game to conclude as quickly as possible. I am going to... Should I go in and see if we have... We might just have the kill on green. Green just turned in, though, so I'm not entirely sure. Hang on. I'm just going to go here for one more turn. I'm going to let him feed me green. And then I'm going to just say, like, you should go kill green here. And then you should make sure that you get second place. Because we know green turned in. Red didn't hit green at all. All right, I understand. So he's trying to keep the kill on green, even though I'm in full control of the game. No worries, buddy. I'll try to give you the placement I think you deserve, whether you're playing for it or not. So he has... Or I have 4 of the capitals. Okay, that makes sense. I'm looking at the map. I can see it. But we're moments away from winning. But I am going to make sure red actually gets higher placement than green. So on the next turn, I'm going to run in and try to make sure that we can kill green. We could theoretically wait one more turn. It's a bit yuck in my mind, just because, I mean, we should be strong enough to do it. But red is going to have a trade. You know what? I think we're strong enough to do it. So here is my exact plan in action. The 18 and the 21 is probably enough for this side. Maybe it's not. But let's see how much is really going on in here. You know what I'm saying? So we know we're not going to remove all of green from here. Not yet. Oh, actually, I don't know if I can remove all of green. Okay. Well, let's just see what's going on in here. Oh my gosh, buddy. Oh, accidental! Accidental! Oh, no. I'm sorry, Red. Accidental! Oh, no. Why didn't Red have a cap in there? Red only had 2 territories. Well, green gets second in today's game, and that's what happens when you are a master that doesn't know how to snowball. Very high level lobby. But if you want to win the highest level lobbies with the craziest strategies, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I will see you guys for the next video.